Pages. Page number 5. You're doing to
English, once Tibetan?
yeah, sure.
Okay, twice in English, once in Tibetan. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path for liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly I will establish them in a state of perfect, complete, and precious Buddha. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path for liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly I will establish them in a state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddha.
Oi dala dang war se be dai no bar se be gai tar pa dang tam jen jem par de je par se pa dam je je dor se be ma nam ko dang nyam be sem jen dam je de wa dan den dong ar dan jar nyu de lo no me ba yang da ba do be san jo ram bo je to bar sa.
Thus, shall I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Oi de je do sama je je bar do le nga ye sa ge wa lo go ma ye bar do le nga ye sa ge wa lo go de re ne zon de nya ma san da zan je bar le nga ye sang e wa lo go.
We take refuge in the kind root Lama Thupten Nima. We take refuge in the deities and the mandals of the Yidam. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sangha. We take refuge in all the noble kakas, dakinis, and dharmadharis, possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in the kind group Lama and lineage Lama. We take refuge in the deities and mandals of the Yidam. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sangha. We take refuge in all the noble kakas, dakinis, and dharmadharis, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Oi den jen zo wo dan je bar je be bar den lo mo dom bo non lo ja sun je wo ye dan jen ko je la zo non lo ja sun je wo san je jong den de non lo ja sun je wo tam be je non lo ja sun je wo non lo ja sun je wo ba won gan do je jong so me so ye ye je jen dan den bo non lo ja sun je wo.
Until I attain enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed in the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dhamma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
Oi sanje nyen burunji jebar sanje nala jasanje jeda sanje sembaye tolan de ye jasanje jeda mwenje de ye janja tane je bodom Sanjo Zembela Bala, Te Daren Yene Badar, Te Yendola Pendunda, Sanjo Zemne Jejen, Te Yendone La Bolong, Ramba Yendola Baye.
In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Hoi sanje je dan sa jen jo na la sanje bade dane ja sanje da ge jen sa je pe sa na je da la pen sa sanje no ba yo.
May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Oi mai nang ga dan nyam be sim jen dan je dewa dan dewe jo dan dan ba jo je do ngai je jo dan da wa jo je do ngai me be dewa dan men da wa jo je Nyeren jada nyidan tawe tang nyon lo ne bor Okay, that's good enough. Stop here. Tonight, I'm going to do the Vaidhara's initiation. Next 2 days we have Vaidhara short retreat, weekend retreat. General, we always talk first about
make correct motivation. Whenever you learn Dharma, receiving empowerment, or practice any kind of Dharma, the important is before that, make correct motivation, which is vast mind, pure mind, which is benefit for other beings. That's why we first doing these things, opening prayers, generating bodhicitta, taking refugee prayers, that kind prayers always we do before the practice. That's very important before receiving Dharma teaching and Buddha's blessing. First make suitable our mind is very important. How make suitable mind receiving Buddha's blessing? Just make pure motivation. Think, oh, I'm going to receive in this teaching, benefit other beings in the future, like this. Then, of course, you know, I'm sure you have received a lot different empowerments, but always we do before given empowerment first. The water cleansing alone is not enough. And more important is the correct motivation, loving kindness, compassion, given rise. That's make real suitable. Therefore, receiving Buddha's teachings. Okay? I need somebody's. Oh, yeah. The fourth, water purification. I already blessed water in the ways. You receiving this water. Same time, you also visualize similar Vajrasattva's purification practice. Visualize it and crown of you, the Vajrasattva, the nectar comes from Vajrasattva's interior and crown. They make cleansing and purify all negativities. Then we say 100-syllable mantras, okay?
Jidar Damba Zanjene, Lanam Jene Tusoda, Laye Chune Tabaye, Teginda Gatru Jevo. Om Benza Sado Samaya, Mana Balaya, Benzo Soto Tenoba, Tisdan. Sudokayo me bava, Sukotayo me bava, Anarato me bava, Sarvasvite me trayasa, Sarvakarma Sitsame, Tsitan Shayam Guru. Give to anybody. Tathagatam Benja Mame Menja Benja Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Benja Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Om Benja Sadhu Denova Titande Dame Bhava Sudhakaya Me Bhava Subhajaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasite Me Jaya Sarva Karma Sudame Jadaya Yanguru Ho Bangave Sarva Tatangata Benjama Benjom Benjo Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Benja Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Benja Sadhu Dinopa Didanda Dome Bhava Sadakayo Me Bhava Subhajayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarvasede Me Bhaya Sarva Karma Sudame Jadaya Yanguru Avo Bhagavan Sarva Tathangatam Benjama Benjam Benjava Mahasamaya Sadhu Om Benja Sadhu Samaya Manapalaya Benja Sadhu Denova Didanda Me Bhava Sudhakaya Me Bhava Subhajaya Me Bhava Narato Me Bhava Sarvasede Me Bhaya Sarva Karma Sudame Jadaya Yanguru Torma Bangave this Torma Benja Mame Benja Benja Bhava Ma Samaya Sato Ome Sarva Tatanga Abhishekade Samaya Shiraya. Okay, next is preliminary Torma, offering Torma. The local deities, hindrance, obstacles. Why we offer Torma? Because we offer Torma, then request the teaching, receiving teaching, and later practices successful and not any obstacles. That's why we offer the Torma to them. This Torma is just how to support and to visualize it. More important is the loving heart and visualizations, same mantra, blessing by the same mantras. Actually, we given to them mental things, not only substance Tormas, because they don't have a real form. They only have mental body due to the grasping. Actually, they don't have anything, but we all have the grasping, self grasping. That's why even they don't have a real physical body, but they still have a mental body. Then they still have the sufferings, different kinds of sufferings. This small Torma is just support. Then the more important is bodhicitta, loving kindness, and sincere wish benefit these beings. Then say mantras, visualization. Through this kind of practice, they are receiving something.
whatever they wish. Okay? Through this kind of practice, then we will list the obscurations. Why we have this different kind of obscurations? Because we done something past lifetime, harm from them. Or now, through this kind of practice, we have to pay back to them. Then the karma is dissolved. Then the cause is purified. We only see the problems, the conditions. We cannot see behind that the cause. They have something we have done past lifetimes. First, we have to repair that's karma. Then we not appear this obscurations. This dharma is this kind of practices for benefit these things. Okay. Oh, I can get.
Oh, ambe ngani tade da hombe. Omezo baba yuda sarva dhamma so baba judo han tongbe ngale onle ramboche noya yen jajeva nando onle songwe dorma kado drone bambo son so bar jo. Oma garoma gam sarva dhamma namade nebena doda oma vombe sova oma garoma gam sarva dhamma nam adene bena doda oma vombe sova oma garoma gam sarva dhamma namade bena doda oma vombe sova. Tumde de yiki baranji mala sansalo de yiki bazon de dambala sansalo de yiki bakunjam la sansalo de yiki bandi batam de yonzo dawala sansalo nama sarva dada engada avalo gede om sambara sambara nama sarva dada engada avalo gede om sambara sambara nama sarva dada engada avalo gede Om Sambara Sambara Om Kan Yin Simu Jua Yin Jumbo Nam Dan Shabza Dan Sambo Shajin Sava Dan Senjin Namba Nasot Junjin Geba Sone Ba Te Dan Te La Dormane Sava Shanjan La Pujen De Jin Deva Mambo Chupan Te Yen Guzula Nube Samba Shava Dan Senjin Nam La Pimpe Sem Teren Senjin Jeba Jinje Jinjin Dana Chujo Jen Dorjen Yanda Don La Chamba Jen Jumbo Gon La Jeba Bamba De Gelonge Jo De Andramse Ande Sunje Menje Gaya Men Sebe Sola Kunjan Zen Longo La Be Lon La Yen La Ne Bama Zeje Wam Jimbo Wang Jungo Gonda Ge La Ngomba Ne Se Ne De Ne War Son Sola Dun Joranga Ne So De Sawa Betange Okay, I have taxi.
tonight, this empowerment is the Vaitara teaching. They have few different tradition, different lineage. This one is pretty common. This comes from Adisha. You all know the Tara is very, very common in Tibetan Buddhism, very popular. The Tara, root Taras, Green Tara, then they have many emanations, different emanations. The white Tara is very important too. White Tara, they have few different version, lineage. This lineage, this teaching is called in Tibet Yebjin Kolo. Yebjin Kolo meaning is wishful view, right? Wishful view. This lineage later, there are other different schools have. Sajapa, Gelugpa, of course Kadyapa. I'm not sure the Nyingma, probably, but others. For major school, they all practice this. This visual view, like Tara tradition. Tara, general Tara story, I'm sure you all know. The female Buddha, she commit after become Buddha, still female formed benefit beings. She commit. That's why even Tara has become enlightenment, becomes Buddha, but still female formed. They're doing benefit sentient beings. The past Buddhas taught a lot about the Tara's Tantra, different Tantras. We all know the very famous 21 homage Tara. That's composed by the Buddha Parojana. Similar, many Buddhas taught homage to Buddha. They taught different tantras. Long ago in India, they have a very famous scholar called Ngaki Wanchuk Drapa. He is a very scholar and Bakamashri. You know Bakamashri? They have a two-measure Buddhist like university, and one is Nalanda, other is Bakamashri. He is teacher of Bakamashri University. He always practicing Tara. One time he did long retreat Tara, half 6 months. That time he saw Tara face to face. Then at that time it's green Tara. The Tara directly give teaching, different teachings to him, become the Ngākiwan Sutaba. Then he composed the very long the Tantra about according to Tara's teaching, you know. He composed this long the Tantra. These practices came from that Tantra. Then later he gave to these teachings Jobo Selenpa. Selenpa, I don't know, the teacher of Adishas, Jobo Selenpa. He taught this Tantra, gave to Jobo Selenpa. Jobo Selenpa, he used to live somewhere in Indonesia, you know. Jobo Selenpa lived there at that time. Then Adisha, you know, we all know Adisha. His teacher is Jobo Selenpa. Adisha's teacher is Jobo Selenpa. He went to see Jobo Selenpa in this place, Indonesia, his place. Then Jobo Selenpa gave to this lineage. Of course, he have given to a lot of different teachings, but included this teaching gave to Jobo Adisha. Then Adisha came to Tibet, you know. He brought many teachings, but this wishful and view teaching he brought to Tibet. Does anybody know the story how the Jobo Adisha came to Tibet? No? Oh. In Tibet, start Buddhist teachings during the Songten Gampo. Actually, before that they have a little bit, but the Songten Gampo time they start real teaching. They translate a few scriptures to Tibet. Then later, most of the Buddha's teaching is during the Chesong Debting, that time. Pema Sambhava came to Tibet, many scholars came to Tibet, many Tibetans learned Sanskrit and Pali, they translate a lot of things that time. Most of the teachings that time translated to Tibet. Then later, after that, 5th generation, this came Tibetan king, Udum Zimbo. Another name is Lang Dharma. He destroyed most Buddha's teachings in Tibet. I don't know why they have a few different story about that. Anyways, he destroyed most Tibetan Buddhist. After that, almost 70 years, about 70 years, that not really Dharma in Tibet. And many masters skipped other place. No monk anymore in Tibet. Until to Buddham Zimbo, Tibetans very powerful. After the Buddham Zimbo, then the Tibetan becomes small part. Many countries, you know. The Tibetan, the royal generation is also separate. Many other places. That time this can have few kungs. They have each song. One kun skip to the ngari. Ngari is, how to say it? I think in the South Tibet, we call ngari. Then they have two songs. Yes, they practice Buddha Dharma, but they think how to recover Tibetan Buddha Dharma. Then they only find very, very good Pentata master from Tibet, from India to Tibet. Then he sent few young Tibetans India. Very intelligent young people sent to Tibet, India. Sponsored himself. Then masters died. They only left two people. One is Nakso Lozawa, one called Gyatsun Singh. Two people. They still learn Dharma in Tibet. Then he sent a few other people to India. He said, bring very best the masters to Tibet. Then he researched, and then he, how to say, no, the Atisha is that time very famous in India. Oh, before that, bring Pentata to Tibet, they have a lot of money. Need to spend a lot of money. That time use gold and silver. He found he make fundraising go everywhere. This king, that time not really king. He's called they have two brothers. I don't really know. Anyway, he went to fundraising money everywhere. Then some point the other part group catch him. They say, oh, if you give to the gold like his body, then I give to this person back to you. Then he actually have a lot of gold. He's a young brother. All the brother catch the Sanchuk Zambo. Sanchuk Zambo. Oh, Yeshivu, very famous Lama Yeshivu, older brother. His younger brother is Sancho, the two brothers. Older brother catch, then younger brother found a lot of gold. He went to the exchange. Then older brother said, no, you don't give to them this gold. I'm here, it's fine. You use this gold. Send India, this is bring very good master to Tibet. That's important. My life is not that important. You use this goal, bring very good the masters to Tibet. Then they killed the Lama Yeshiva. Then he used this gold, sent few people to India. India. First, they learn Dharma, learn research who is the best master at that time. Then everybody says Atisha is best. Then he requests to ask that go to Tibet. They tell the situation of Tibet. Then Atisha, his yedam is Tara. Then he practices Tara. He saw Tara whenever he wants. Then Tara said, you should go to Tibet. Yeah, that's more benefit. You should go to Tibet. But you go to Tibet, life is short. If you stay in there life very long, go to Tibet, life is short, but you will not benefit these countries. Then Atisha decide, life short doesn't matter. If there's big benefit, then he decided to go to Tibet. But the head of this Bhutame Hiritsula, the university, doesn't let him go. Because he's the best, the master in this monastery, you know. Then these two guys cry, told this whole story, how they died, the Lama issue, what is his wish, even the life is dedicated for that. Then he changed mind. Then Atisha should go to Tibet. But you have to promise, send back. After a few years, you have to the candidate sent back to India. They promised. That's why Atisha can come to Tibet. Later Atisha died in Tibet because these two people, after 7 years, they really want to send back to India. But that time in the border, Tibet and Nepal area, there's a war. They can't go back. Then Atisha says, it's okay. You don't have any fault because you tried, but not your fault. A different situation. Then Atisha stayed whole lifetime in Tibet. He taught a lot of Dharma in Tibet. He have first student Sankhyo. Now we have in Tibet very famous the teaching Sankhyo Lamdrön. Very famous teaching. Why they have Sankhyo? Because he taught Sankhyo. Lam is path. Drön is light. Very famous teaching. He first taught this teaching in Tibet. Sankhyo Lamdrön is now very famous. Then he have principal student, Domdönpa. His main disciple. He have many disciples, but the main disciple is Domdönpa. This teaching he taught Domdönpa. Domdönpa then the Domdönpa he taught another Gyepsi. Okay. Then Domdönpa passed these teachings, Gyepsi Jinghawa. Gyepsi Jinghawa. give to another Gebshi Depa. Chinghava's students, Gebshi Depa. Gebshi Depa actually, they have signed the short life. The Gebshi Chinghava, no, he has short life. Then he gave to this teaching to Gebshi Depa. He practiced according to the instruction. Then actually, finally, his last very long, 95 years. Then this Geshe Depa, this gave to Gampopa. This teaching gave to Gampopa. Then Gampopa passed Pamutrapa. Then in the Kaju, through this many Kaju masters, Gampopa Yedam also Vaitara. The Gampopa actually also have many the obscuration for his life. He practiced this Vaitara. He also last very long life. The Vaitara is very, this tradition is very important. Almost every Kaju masters practice the Vaitara. In Dragong Kaju, they have very famous, actually treasure master Rinchen Punso. He also practiced Vaitara. One point during his retreat, Vaitara, took him to many pure realms. He received many different kinds of instructions from different idioms. Thus, they have one volume. That's called Yibyin Noncho. The Rinchen Punso's Yibyin Noncho actually, the Tara took him to different realms. So, with Ashokramane, like Kurukula, Mahakala, Manjushri, Amitayu, many different Buddhas receive many instructions. There's one volume called Yibyin Noncho. Yibyin Noncho meaning is Yibyin is wishful, Noncho is best. Something like this, I don't know. This teaching also actually, he practiced Tara. That's why he received these teachings. Then we all know Gachin Rinpoche, so his main yadam is Tara. He practiced Tara. He also tell everybody to do practice Tara. Himself during practice Tara, he tell other people, oh, do Tara. Every time. He know the practice Tara's benefit. Even previous Gachin Rinpoche, Chila Yongcha, he yidam also Tara. That's why we use this Tara's text, composed seventh Gachin Rinpoche, Tara Sadhana, according to the Dharmakruta instruction. The Dharmakruta have longer sadhana, Vaitara sadhana. The seventh Gachin Rinpoche composed this little bit shorter, which is we use usually. They already translated to English. I think we use that one, right? And this time for retreat, right? Which we use the text.
This text here, the fine drop of immortality, longevity mandala practice of all your time.
Yeah, that's I think 7th lecture.
39.
Huh?
Page 39.
39. Yeah, that one is composed 7th Garchen Rinpoche. Tulay Yongchap. Okay, the Taras, but that's Taras background, this lineage background a little bit. This enter to north and interrupt the lineage. I'm sure you already have received this teaching before, the empowerment before, because Garchen was given many times, other Lama, no matter Galapa, Satyapa, they're doing the long life ceremonies. That time use this sadhana, same, Yibjin Kolo. Dalai Lama, for long life Dalai Lama, that time also this Yibjin Kolo. Saja, they all Yibjin Kolo, same. The different lineage, but background same. Okay, now for this receiving this empowerment, first you have to supplicate. Okay, we only have Tibetan tonight. Supplicate in Tibet. Okay. Tusum Sanje, Tanje Tang, Kusum Yishi, Yerme Pa, Roven Jincho, Jitsume, Jinang Tampa, Tordoso, Tusum Sanje, Tamje Tang, Kusum Yishi, Yerme Pa, Roven Jincho, Jitsume, Jinang Tampa, Tordoso, Tusum Sanje, Tamje Tang, Kusum Yishi, Yerme Pa, Roven Jincho, Jitsume, Jinang Tampa, Tordoso. Okay, now we are imagine the area is pure, like a pure land, not ordinary place anymore. Think of pure land, a very nice, beautiful place. In such place, in front of us, we have to visualize that White Tara, surrounding White Tara, many Bodhisattvas and Dharma protectors. Before that, we have to do 7 branch prayers. Why we have to do 7 branch prayers? We If we receive Buddha's blessing, or we make a connect Buddhas, but first we have to make suitable vessel ourselves, which is we have to have some merit, and we have to have less obstructions. That's the we do the 7 branch prayer. Through the 7 branch prayer practice, accumulate the merit and purify the obscurations. Okay? Understand? Understand my English? Oh, really? Okay. That's good. Okay. That's why we are doing here 7 branch prayers. For accumulate some merit and purify that negativity. Even if so, then we easy make a connect with us, bodhisattvas. Now we can't feel Buddha's bliss, but because we have thick afflict the obscurations. For example, we have a fake jacket, then can't feel it's very cold weather, similar. Buddha's blessings everywhere, every space. The Buddha's blessings in every space, but we cannot feel because we don't have very strong faith. Devotion to Buddha, and we have a lot of obscurations. That's make obstacles between Buddha and us. They're similar to the wireless connection. You know, this wireless is everywhere. You have to have this password. This is with passport is similar. Passport is our faith in devotion. We have a lot of faith in devotion that whenever we can feel Buddha's compassion and blessings. That's the why trying making connect Buddhas through this scaffold. Similar that enter the passport. Okay? Okay, now do 7 branch prayers. Repeat after me. Kunjo sumla datyam che dikpa mage sosor hya ndove gela ji ram sanje sanchup yiji zong sanje chudang chonchola sanchup pato dajan che rangin tuini rabdro ser sanchup semne jeparja sanchup choka semne jijene semkin tamte daken runde nyer sancho juncho yong jeparje rola pinser sanjen robar hyo. Okay. Okay, now we have to do another supplication. That's we did the supplication for general empowerment. Now it's separate. The body for body empowerment, speech empowerment, mind empowerment. We have to do supplication separate. Okay. Tusum sanje, tamje tang, kozum yeshi, yerme pa, roven rincho, Jibzuma, Koye Jinang, Zotuso. Okay, one time is enough. Now, for receiving White Tara's blessing, first we have to do visualize ourselves as Tara's form. Okay. Forgot the physical body, become light body. Looks like Tara, Tara's form. Every have Tara's picture. Looks Tara's picture first, then close eyes, visualize it. Tara, yourself. Then I'm going to read here. After that, play Dam in the Bear. That time you have to think, imagine your Tara's three places. Here, what's called? Forehead, throat, heart. They have three syllables. White red blue inside they have tam. Tam is syllable, 6 syllables. White Tara, that's in center. And front tam is blue hong. Okay? Hong. Then ready delight to Purim, then inviting the real Tara. So many, just snowflake fall down, dissolve to your body. You visualize it like this, okay? Yung be ba da da ren jin jin jiu ba ne song wo hong tu dang le wong zhu men gong zha jin zha ni mi ten ba jiu om jiu den de ma jia wa se me se de do jin zha na zhe jin tu ji gong la gong zha jin zha ni mi ten ba jiu de da re ju be Chira nam je trawa om rimbara to go hong tu tam nam le wo san trebe ara yin je yen ne jip tan ro ma go che wa la rab tan chu la ka wa po yong chu pa yin de se se ten sun ne chira nam la do chen la ka wa pa pa yin de ten ba Okay. Now, for first is the body empowerment. For that, you have to visualize it. Both master and disciples, the Tara. First, the ear, the white Om, ground white Om, the LED light, white light. Then bring back the Buddha's blessings, energies, longevities, the bodies. Bring back to your resort to your ground here. Through that, you received the body's empowerment, blessing. You have to think like that during the chanting this, okay? Alabandan Chirana Jibja Marsa Drawana Uzurkabu Samjame Japa Sobjun Dripe Sojana Yope Lamayada Sanje Sansen Niranda Jun Some Sotam Jeje Kayandin Tangje Utan Uzet Tisoni Tampimse La Subhanaba Jendran Chiranam Jelan Sojin Bolagawa Baba Yend Sev Temne Tsiram Kurva Tuma Mepane Sabe Dedane Don Se Parde Juba Damje Sanjen Dane Jiva Mepa Tse Ngodo Toba Zoje. Through this practice, this kind of visualization, you receive body's empowerment. Through this empowerment, purifies, accumulate the bodies and purify all negativities, especially cause of short life. This purify this kind of negativities. Okay, can you give this? Oh, here I can get. Body empowerment is use this way. Om Bambarin Chintu Zidan Kadin Chula Wango Luchadra Dojene Doji Kumjondra Bayo Om Dare Dure Namakala Shabe Kanzo Om Dare Dure Mamakala Shabe Kanzo Om Dare Dure Mamakala Shabe Abekenza okay. Dare Mamandara Puding Guru Yosova. Thus you received Tara's body empowerment. Through this receive empowerment, body empowerment, purify all negativity, especially cause of short life. Actually, the given empowerment is through this kind method that introduce inside of yourself or real you. We usually say through this body's empowerment, then our form is become similar with deities, which means also through that empowerment we have to see all forms. This is the Yidam forms. What's the mean? Not necessarily you have to, everything looks like Tara. Which Yidam form is, how to say, inseparate form in the empty. You know? If you know these meanings, this in the Heart Sutra says, the form is, what's it? Yeah, you have to understand this thing, this way. Then you receive real Buddha's forms, blessed. That's real, the deity's form. Not necessarily everything, every outside, every single form looks like, you have to see looks like the Yidams. Not necessary. You have to understood that every form is natural, every form is empty by nature. Even this table I'm using here, but the table, nature of this table is empty. You understand this this kind, then you receive Buddha's body's blessing and the empowerment. Okay? Okay, now supplication for speech empowerment. Tusun Sanje Tamje Tang Kusun Yeshi Yermi Ba Rowen Rincho Jizuma Songke Jina Zato So. Okay, that's supplicate for receiving speech empowerment. Now you have to visualize both master and student visualize the Vaitara's form. Masters, the heart, they have 6 syllables, thumb, white thumb, the surrounding white thumb, the Vaitara's mantra. Okay? From that mantra garland, come to another mantra chant. So, master's mouth, enter your mouth. Then through your body, your heart, they also have the 6 syllables, thumb, white thumb. The mantras got the around 6 syllables. Then you have to repeat after me this mantra, okay? Tene mukbante yen tanzo lopon jibzen maro sabe tokon ngandre nipa ke mame jile ni chi chi churto son wa la me shane jute chirana lar sabe sharto shok tokar ngang kola tem tele dutse jun pabe chimi tse yen urut tope mu padan je den de jidun zo. Okay, after you receive mantra garland here and your heart surrounding the 6 syllable, then you have to think this from this mantra garland, the comes nectar, fill up your body. That time you received longevity blessing, many energy and blessings fill up your body. Okay? Kirano lar sabe chate kyo toka ngankol tem tele duzi jun babe entimi tsuyung udro topem upadan jeten de ji dun zo. Repeat after me. Om tare tu tare ture ayur jana punye putin guru soha. Om tare du tare ture ayun jana punye putin guru soha. Om tare du tare ture ayun jana punye putin guru soha. Om tare du tare ture ayun jana punye putin guru soha. Om tare du tare ture ayun jana punye putin guru soha. Om tare du tare ture ayun jana punye putin guru soha. Om tare du tare ture ayun jana punye putin guru soha. Okay, yes. Om tare tu tare ayun jana, not mama. Usually we say mama. Mama means is myself. Myself, okay? Om tare tu tare is general Taras mantra. Then during the Vaitara practice added this longevity mantra. Mama is myself. Ayur is longevity. Jana is wisdom. Punya is merit. Putin Guru is increasing. Okay? General the Taras mantra, Om Tare meaning is liberate from samsara. Tare. Then Tu Tare meaning is protect from 8 dangers. Okay? Then Turi meaning is protect from all kind of sickness. Okay? Tare, Tu Tare. There are three things. Om Tare, liberate from samsara. Tu Tare, protect from 8 dangers. Turi, protect from all kind of sickness. Okay? Remember. Tam hi do jena de yang sung an chen wei wang gu wei nga zhe da jian long gun zhe cang yang do ji song zhe xiao cang yang do ji song zhe xiao dare du dare dare mama yin jian na pi pu zhen gu ru ye so wa. Okay, that's for speech empowerment. Okay, you have to repeat after me another prayers. That time you have to think, saying this prayer same time throughout flowers. Okay? Jomding, Daki, Zongla Jie, Dala, Nyewar, Zeto So. Okay, Teta, Sovata Bechinja Lam Toka Song Jie, Uze Jie, Jituma Songa San Lo Tam Jie, Yiginaba Jien Zhang De. Me to la ten ban de ni chi ran nam je je wo ya be ning ge nga zhen nan nen te dan din ba se de chi ran ge nga dan ji zhen me song ye me de jiu song san be me ban zu. That time you have to think your flower throw out that's become syllables, mantras, then become mantra garland. Then after that, this become mantra garland. No, flower garland. Flower garland. Come to your crown. Okay? Say, repeat after me. Gyomding. Oh, this is you don't need to say. I need to say. Gyomding de la za la jian de la ni wan zhe de so. Gyomding de la za la jian de la ni wan zhe de so. Gyomding de la za la jian de la ni wan zhe de so. Through that, you received Vaidara's speech empowerment, to become inseparable. The Vaidara's speech and yourself mixed together. Then you have to supplicate for third empowerment. Okay? Dusum Sanje, Tamje Dong, Kusum Yeshi, Yermi Ba, Rowe Jincho, Jizun Ma, Tokje Jinong, Zardu So. Okay. After you supplicate that, then you have to visualize it with both master and disciples, Vaidara, heart, Hong syllable, blue Hong syllable. Let's read it outside, go outside, then they bring back Buddha's blessing, power, energy, how to say, the flowers, opala flower and dorje, this kind. That is the power of Buddha's mind, energy, blessings. Looks like flower and vajra, upala, blue upala flower, many, like snowfall, resort to your heart bless. Through that visualization, you received with us the mind blessing, energy, power. Okay? La sopa number jin dana chirana la sub tembe cherang ko to ma me ba ne sa pe de ne don che pa do ju ba tan je sang je dan jimi ze yang ro to be me ba zo jimi ze yang ro to be me ba zo hon jimi he won dang ba de dong sam che yang da je Tung jo san zhe wang ge wei yi jie zhe dan che zha xiong da re ji da be gen za hong da re ji da be gen za hong da re ji da be gen za hong di jib zhe me to ji ji nang to yi jie de zhe da jib zhe me to yi ki chu ge nyu den zhe ben ne ba da Okay, that's empowerment of mind. Now we have the longevity pairs, branch of Vaitara's empowerment. Tetara jibzama jibzama savaji yendo shone chiranam je chone tepa jibzama kosonto tan chiranam je lama yisa yameda jibama banzon za hong bawo teta jibzama wodo shiwala songwe tseze jirawa mudo jitsoto jimba yinpe yinpe damze gazende jitoda yaji ronywa zanje tse mehe bado jemana pa jamsi manjirwa yung zhong dorje chusum jiran ginza jibama banzola damze jimi duzi. Okay, now you have to visualize that we have two longevity pair here. Can you give me longevity pairs?
The pills.
Pairs. Where's pairs? Okay, first just leave there. Okay, first I read it. Now the Vaitara in front of you, Vaitara dissolve, melt, dissolve to this and makes this longevity pairs. Okay. I reading this. That time you have to think that the Vaitara melt, dissolve with this longevity pairs. Sometimes we call energy pairs. Then you have to take these pairs. That time you received all Tara's blessings, energies, powers. Okay? You have to think this. Jibzama Woda Shawa Le Song Tse Zejirava Mudoja the Jimba Yembe Tamsega the Niketo the Yajiron Watson Jetseme Hipa Dojamana Pajam Manjawa Yong Jong the Doje Chusum Jera Yinta Jibim Banzo I Tamzen Jimmy Dutse Soye Pajurek Soje Ayagawa Kamaja Dolani Tinchi Drubla Nintinchi Soji. Okay. First, take one. Drubla Nintinchi Soji. Give to everybody. Just do it. Don't bite. Okay. Om dare dare mama jana pe puten koro yoso. Om 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 dare mama jana pe puten koro yoso. Mama jana pe puten koro yoso. So wa koi jumban sintan pepsi din songge jumban kala penga yang toju jumban hibzan tada ze ta hi ban ban ma ya ta hi yo. Om sura di ram ben za yo so wa. Om sura di ram ben za yo so wa. Om sura di ram ben za yo so wa. Te da ke jum din de ma tse jin ye yin ko le go ne tse wang. Korwalek baro toba yinbe tamsuk don toba na tsukin do son nyambe gunen de ye ji do ji. Okay, that's complete. The body, speech, mind, and empowerment. Okay, now I'm coming down Om dare de dare dare mama jana priya putran kuru yoso. Om dare de dare dare mama jana priya putran kuru yoso. Om dare de dare dare mama jana priya putran kuru yoso. Om dare de dare dare mama jana punya putran kuru yoso. Om dare de mama jana punya putran kuru yoso. Om dare de mama jana punya putran kuru Okay, that's completed. Empowerment tonight. Now you have to repeat after me about Samaya. For the Samaya, not any required any special, but general, same as other empowerment. After you receive empowerment, you're saying, practice as much as you can. Okay. After you receive longevity deity empowerment, especially you have to can't harm any being, because the harm other beings is cause of short life. That's why, especially you have to keep this kind of samaya. Of course, always saying that samaya is loving kindness, compassion. That's why if you have compassion, then you can't harm any beings. Compassion and harm other beings is contradict, you know. That's why it's more important is keeping the loving heart, loving kindness, is compassion to other beings. Take this promise, then repeat after me. Okay? Sovu, Jedar, Kozarba, Dena, Tamji, Daki Ji. Okay, that's finished. That's good. Okay, now I'm finishing in my sadhana. Om Ayatare Saparavara, Om Ayatare Samaya Manupalaya, Ayat. Om Ayadare Saparevara Argamba then Bube Alogangende Nevede Shalda de Zaya Zova Ankovale Rotarema Tutara Indi Diodo Turino Analado Domalaya Sanzalo Om Ayadare Samaya Manupalaya Ayadare Dinova Tirandomeba Sudagaya Meba Subaja Meba Anarado Meba Savaside Meba Savakama Sudamezudan Shirayankuro O Bangaya Dare Mama Mezambeza Bavama Somaya Sado Om Ayadare Somaya Manapalaya Ayadare Dino Tita and Dame Bava Sudagaya Meba Suboja Meba Anarado Meba Savaside Meba Savakama Sudamezudan Shirayankuro O Banga Savadadangada Ayadare Mama Mezambeza Bavama Somaya Sado Om Ayadare Samaya Manapalaya Ayadare Dino Batida and Meba Sudokaya Meba, Suboya Meba, Narado Meba, Savaside Meba, Yeto, como Sudam, Sudam, Yankuru, Home, Banga, and Savatanga. Ayadare Mami Mezambeza, Somoya Sato, Mamjo Patan, Yambatan, Kayan, Damon, Loyen, Nipajita, Jita, Tekumpa Mezu Barso, and then a Titan Linkito, Uncle Wasito, Unit, name it, was Jonale Bazar Dozo Gange Shape Ramji Ba Laje Sidan Shekunje Saji Tajara Teba Teye Daba Drahisho Janjo Seba Mibe Yang Chiming Bardra Moribanzi Ba Jomdim Ibin Kolu Drahisho Nimo Dela Sindela Nimo Kuyan Dela Kinyan Sinda Dela Jamne Kunjo Semje Tende Dela Tene Tsera Tam Jeta Sanje Kungo Jomde Mandrami Jason Kado Nipa Kunji Nizio Gevande Nudan Pamadoman Rajan Wati Jamali Tisalango Paryo. Okay, now we can make dedication prayers in this prayer book. Which page?
Page 80.
How are you usually doing? In Tibetan and English?
Usually in
English, okay, do English, okay.
Page 80 in English. Gurjay Chang, Naropa, Martha, Nilarepa, Brahma Lord Gampopa, Bangma Jupa, and Lord Jigumpa. Please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessing of all the Kanju knowledge. By this virtue may I achieve omniscience, defeating all enemies' confusion. May all who travel the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn may it arise, where it is born may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri, the warrior, realized the ultimate state, and as did Samatapati, I will follow in their path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kinds, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate Buddha virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Trikhopa Ratnashri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. One of my prayers. Next page. For this realm, encircled by the snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you are one with Avalokiteshvara. May you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Dhammapada, who holds the teachings of the victorious one. Seeing the all-goodness wisdom of the meaning of wisdom I, may you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of talents. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings, may you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of talents.
Just do the short one. Do you have short one?
The short one's not here. Just the long one.
Short one. This sentence, 87 beginning.
87?
87, you know, 87. Yeah, that only do this four sentence.
The top of page 87.
Yes.
The one known in the Holy Land as Vayadeva emanated into the dark land of eastern Tibet as Jyotingpa, the heart sun of Jigten Summa. May the light of the glorious Christ remain steadfast for 100 years.
Okay, that's good. Om mani padme hum re. Om mani padme hum re. Om mani padme Okay, finished. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, coming for this event.
Authors are in the back, back right over there.
Okay, this is represent everybody. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, for 2 days, we have practice. During practice, we can explain the sadhanas. If you have any questions, we can discuss for that in next 2 days. Okay? Yeah.